Hello, hello, friends, neighbors, and countrymen. Welcome to Paige Got Polish. Today I'm bringing you the OPI Big Zodiac Energy collection for fall 2023. So exciting. Let's get right into it. So here I'm going to start off with, you know it, Beauty Guard Rocket Nail Fuel. It's my go-to base coat. I have an affiliate code. And if you want an affiliate code discount, it's in my bio. But this is an awesome base coat and top coat. All right, so the first polish we're going to go with here is called #Virgols. They describe it as a bronze pearl, and I would say that's accurate. However, it's also a very sheer polish. And this is something that OPI does recently. They always send out a 12 polish collection. And out of those 12 polishes, several of them may be very sheer and maybe even a little patchy. So this is one of those that's a little sheer and patchy. But if you don't mind doing 3 coats, and if you don't mind, taking your time and kind of floating that brush, you can get a good manicure out of it. Especially if you like that bronze pearl, that shimmery, that gold shimmer with the bronze. It's very lovely. And this is one of the more fall colors of this collection, because some of these are not entirely fallish colors, but hey, I'm okay with that, because there's a lot of things you can do with these polishes. So there's 2 coats right there of #Virgols, and it's very pretty. It doesn't look fantastic on my skin tone, but and in the lighting that I've got going on here, but it is very, very lovely polish. Okay, this one is called Trust Me, like trust me, like trust me. I don't know. Who knows what they're trying to go with here, but they describe it as a mint green shimmer. And the shimmer is kind of like a gold shimmer. Typically, when people do a mint green or a light green with some sort of a shimmer in it, the shimmer is usually a gold shimmer. And that's fine. This is also very sheer, and like I said, it's a lovely polish. If you don't mind doing 3 coats, you can get it a little bit more opaque, because right now it looks entirely sheer. Honestly, I didn't think about it, but I probably could have swatched this over black or white or another color and shown you what it would look like if you use it as a topper. This is called Feeling Capricorny. Feeling Capricorny. I don't know who these people are that come up with these crazy names for these polishes. It's like there's like dad jokes. I mean, it's like there's dads they hire and they're like, I know a great name for this. Anyway, Feeling Capricorny is described as a sage green shimmer. I would say it's like a pink and a gold shimmer. And I'm going to show you a couple of coats here. This is the second coat. I think I did 3 on this video. It's very pretty though. It's very unusual. I don't think I have anything quite like this that I've seen before. Again, like you could get this collection and you could use it for a lot of different times of the year, like the holidays, St. Patrick's Day, the springtime, fall, anytime. And this is where I'm going to throw on a 3rd coat just to show you what that might look like. But you can see that some of these that are sheer are also a wee bit thin, and they might flood your cuticles, so you got to be careful. I'm using the mini. I bought the mini collection, and so these are mini brushes, and you can't scrape off as much polish as you normally would. But that is 3 coats of Feeling Capricorny. Corny joke names for these polishes. Okay, now we have Pisces the Future. Pisces the Future is described as an opaque pearl. They don't give you a color, but it's actually a light blue. Now, good Lord, in this video, it looks entirely green, and it's not green. It's a beautiful light blue, and the shimmer has like a little bit of like a pinky purple to it, and it's very pretty. It looks nothing. Unfortunately, and I was not able to adapt this video for the accurate color, but it's a light blue, and it's really shiny. It's great. It's great for spring or summer. I don't know about fall, but hey, I mean, late summer, you could do it. It's a beautiful color, and it doesn't look nearly as green as it's showing up on my camera, and I apologize for that. But you see how it's a little bit streaky? Yeah, it's a little streakiness there, and that's 2 coats, and that's me being very careful with the brush and to float the brush, and but it's very gorgeous. It's a gorgeous color. Oh yeah, now here we have I Can Certainly Shine for Cancer. I Can Certainly Shine, described just simply as a hollow silver. And look, this is a 2-coat. You could use it as a topper in 1 coat. You could, because look, it's pretty. It's pretty, not too sparse, but sparse enough that you could use it as a topper if you wanted to. But you can also, on that 2nd coat, pretty much come up with some opacity, semi-opacity there. Or just like a mini opacity, and then you've got a little bit of exposed nail line and exposed nail, and it kind of looks kind of cool. I mean, I'm telling you what, for OPI to put this in a fall collection, that's really gorgeous. That's really cool, and they're really thinking outside the box on this one. I love, and I Can Certainly Shine. Okay, now, this is Scorpio Seduction. Scorpio Seduction, they describe simply as an opaque shimmer, but it's like a royal blue, cobalt blue. Now, this first coat, you're going to be like, ugh, oh my gosh, what in the world? And it looks like, I don't got nothing there. Like, what is this? Like a jelly with like four shards of, hollow sparkle in it? No. It is truly, look, that 2nd coat. Isn't it amazing? It's amazing. Like, that 2nd coat, just, you're like, oh, it's a completely different polish. Beautiful. It's a wee bit, if you're not real careful to kind of float it a little bit or give it plenty of time to dry in between coats, it will get a little patchy on you. But for the most part, it's opaque in 2 coats, and a beautiful royal blue, cobalt blue shimmer polish. Great for the holidays, great for fall, winter, whatever. And now this, I had a little trouble with. This is Feeling Liberated. It's for Libra. Liberated they describe it simply as a shimmery violet. And you're going to need 3 coats on this one if you want to really make it look like get enough of that shimmer on the nail, because it's see how it's kind of flooding my cuticles? I'm applying this the same as I've applied every other polish, and it's all these sheer polishes, like I said, are a little bit on the thin side. And it doesn't look nearly as dark on 2 coats as it does on 3. So that's 2 coats there. You decide whether you want 2 or 3. This one I was kind of disappointed with. This one looks great in the bottle, but in reality, like, look at the bottle and then look at the nail. You need 3. Oh, ooh. Now this is called Aquarius Renegade. It's described as a navy blue pearl, and that's exactly what it is. It's a navy blue pearl. And check this out. Watch this. 1 coat opacity. Beautiful, buttery, easy to apply, not flooding the cuticles, not hard to remove. Super nice. Look at that. 1 coat, and it's got a beautiful silver shimmer, like a pearly, silver pearl shimmer in that navy blue. Beautiful. That's Aquarius Renegade. So gorgeous. And that's for, I mean, any time of year you could wear this, but it's a fall color. It's a winter color. It's really gorgeous. That's 1 coat, so I just went with 1 coat to show you that. I didn't do a 2nd coat. Beautiful. I really like this more than I ever thought I would. Now, this is the one I really thought I would love, and I do love it. This is Gemini and I. They just describe it as an opaque shimmer. So it's a white opaque shimmer, and that's 1 coat there, so you can see it's, I don't know how opaque it is, but wait till you see the 2nd coat. Like the 2nd coat, it's pretty opaque. Now, if this was me, if this was like, if I was making this polish, I would actually throw in a little shift too, like a pink or a purple or a blue shift. But this is just a straight up white opaque shimmer. Little bit off white. It's not like a bright white, but it's very lovely. You could wear this during the holidays, in the springtime. It doesn't really scream fall, but that's okay. Ooh, and here we have the Leonly One for Leo. The Leonly One, they say it's a bold gold pearl. You tell me what you think. It's a bold gold pearl. That's 1 coat right there. It's very nice. It was opaque in 2 coats. I'm just gonna, spoiler alert on that. A very yellowy gold. It's not a bronzy color at all. It's a very yellowy gold, but it's super. I mean, it just really, it pops on the nail. If I had a darker skin tone, it would really show up a lot better. But this is a lovely, lovely color. The Leonly One. It is a very bright yellowy gold. 24 karat, baby, right there. That is really gorgeous. If I had somebody else's skin tone to put it against, it would really, really show up a lot more. But I would totally wear that. That's a holiday color. It's a fall color. Fall leaves. All of that. It's very nice. Ooh. Okay. Big Sagittarius Energy. A burgundy pearl. And this is a true burgundy pearl. Very lovely. And watch this. See this here? The exact same formula as that blue, as Aquarius Renegade, the navy blue pearl. This is the burgundy pearl, and it is 1 coat. That is 1 solid coat, and look how nice and shiny. It's not too streaky. It's not at all, it doesn't have a whole lot of the, the pearl strokes, the brush strokiness. It's not got that. It's 1 coat, and it's super, super beautiful. Okay, the last polish here we have is called Kiss My Aries. It's a fiery red shimmer, according to their, and see here it is next to Big Sagittarius Energy, so you can tell how bright it is. Kiss My Aries is a fiery red shimmer. I got it a little bit in my cuticle, but it's actually not, I don't know if it's exact, it's not what I would call a one coat like the others were, like the last couple were, but it is a two coat full coverage polish. Very, very shimmery. It's got a lot of glow to it, and it's a bright, I mean, this is not what I would consider a fall polish, but it's definitely a winter holiday polish. I mean, there's many times of the year you could wear this. So that is Kiss My Aries in two coats. Lovely. Just beautiful. I love it. There's a slightly close-up version of it. So that is the OPI Fall 2023 Big Zodiac Energy Collection. And I bought this at Polish Pick. You let me know. These are mini bottles. I got them at Polish Pick for the whole 12 collection set of minis for $24. The full size bottles, the 12 collection set, is $69. You let me know what you think. And there you have it. The OPI Fall Collection for 2023. So, what do you think? I'm going to tell you something. I never thought I would see the day that there would be an entire mainstream brand that put out a fall collection with no creams. What? That's crazy talk. But honestly, I'm really down. I'm totally down. I think it was a good call. It really set them apart from the other fall collections, because there's going to be a lot of other collections with plenty of creams. Orly and Essie in particular. So, yeah, don't worry about the creams. They're coming. All right, now, the other thing I liked about it was there is something in this collection for every season. There is a vibe for every holiday, every season, every occasion that you want to have a cool color on your nails. You've got 4th of July nails. Okay, you could do 4th of July. You've got holidays, you've got spring, you've got summer, you've got every season. However, this is like the tale of three formulas. You know, there's not a consistent formula, and I get that when you have different finishes, a lot of times you'll have different formulas because they're not all going to behave the same. However, what I have noticed with OPI recently is, like in the last couple of maybe year or so, is that you'll have 12 polishes come out, and several of them will be very, very sheer. They look great in the bottle, but when you put them on your nail, you can't really appreciate what color it is. It doesn't really have the bang for the buck. And they're a little streaky too. So, and this one in particular, I don't know which one this is now. Hold on. Feeling Liberated. It started to dry really fast, and then it got kind of gummy, and I was having a hard time getting it not to be streaky. So I tried to let it dry a little longer, and I go easier with the brush and just kind of float the brush across. It was still not ideal. So I had 4 in particular that had that same kind of funky formula, and it was these 4. If you like them, here's what you're going to need to do to get a good manicure. You're going to want to put plenty, put a good amount on the brush, but you're going to want to go kind of float the brush, kind of put it horizontal, a little bit more horizontal toward your against your nail. You're going to want to do 3 coats if you're not opposed to doing that. And I would let them dry real good in between each coat and just be very gentle, because they tend to get very, very patchy, and they'll pull polish off from the last coat on the next coat. And these 4 were a little tricky, but they're very beautiful. So if you want them, be prepared to do 3 coats and to kind of float the brush. The brushes on these minis are different than a regular brush. I knew that going into it. You don't really scrape off as much polish, but I did want to show you really quickly the shape of the brush. Okay, so the brush it's skinny. It's, you know, flat and skinny, but it's also not rounded at the bottom. It's just flat at the bottom also, which is not the best brush. So it's basically the same brush shape in the regular bottle as there are in the mini bottles. And keep in mind, if you get the mini bottles too, you're using a little bitty brush and a little bitty cap, and you're going to have to use your fine motor coordination. So the brushes don't hold as much polish and you don't scrape as much off. But other than that, it's a great way to get those minis. It's a great way to decide which ones you want to get a full bottle of. I bought these on polishpick.com. I highly recommend them. They bring out the collections as soon as they possibly are dropped. Their prices are good. Their turnaround time and their customer service is excellent, and they're a good company to get your polish from. You could probably already get them now on Beyond Polish. I don't have an affiliate code, but there are plenty of people on YouTube that do. I know that Live with Biv has one. Nail Lacquer Therapy, Janixa has one, and I think probably Kelly Marissa has one. There are several other people who you can get like a 10% discount code with them. Coming up next, let me just tell you, you're going to want to subscribe because I've got Orly Fall Collection coming up. I've got the 4th anniversary Hollow Taco Collection coming up. Ooh, let me do my girly squeal. Eee! And probably a lot of other stuff. If you have any comments, if you have any requests, if you have any suggestions, if you're curious about anything, leave it in the comments and let me know what you think. Are you opposed to the 3 different types of finishes in this collection? Or are you like, man, that's small potatoes, I can work around that? Let me know what you think. I just want to thank you for watching today, and I want to say God bless you, and God bless everything you set your hands to do. Bye-bye. This video is sponsored today by Max. Max, he's thoroughly unimpressed, but he does like to make noise in the background while I'm trying to record videos. Max, always here to scream and make inappropriate noises in the background. Thank you for your sponsorship, Max.